Hello, class. I wanted to go over some changes that were made in the rubric for grading the discussion forums. And so for week 2, which I am grading now, that was our first week for discussion forums. We don't have discussion forums each week. Our discussion, excuse me, forums are now week 2, week 4, week 5, week 6, and week 7. And so to find the grading rubric, you want to go to the syllabus, which is on your home page, and the syllabus will pop up for this class. You want to scroll down until you find the assessment rubric for discussions. And so there are 3 categories for this. There is the critical thinking, which is based on the initial post. It's the evaluation, analysis, and synthesis. That's a possible of 20 points. And so it breaks down into 4 areas. Exemplary, which you get 18 to 20 points, and that is if you present analysis, evaluation, or synthesis of assigned weekly resources in a comprehensive manner, respond substantively to all discussion questions. And then there's the accomplished section, the developing section, and the beginning section. And the breakdown of points are listed underneath. And then there is the category for engagement. That is for contributions to discussion or your colleague responses. And so you need 3 or more substantive colleague response postings to get that 15 to 14 points. There's a possible of 15 points here. The posts are fully developed and significantly advance the discussion. So the post adds substantially to the discussion, putting ideas together in unique ways, identifying meaningful relationships, offering a fresh perspective or critique as a point of discussion, and further learning for others. Okay, and so when we're talking about this type of post, that's when you're posting something where you're further discussing what your peer said, and then maybe adding a suggestion or adding a question that would further the conversation. And so, furthering the conversation is the point of the discussion forums. And so, if you do that with 3 or more post to your peers, then you get the full credit. Okay. If you have 2 posts, all right, then you start to lose points. 1 post, you lose points, and then no responses, or your posts are inadequately developed. So if you don't respond at all to your peers, then you will get a 0 for that category. But say you respond to your peers, but you don't have anything that will further the discussion, okay? Then you start to get some points for that, but not the full amount. And then the last category for the discussion forums is the communication skills. So to get the full 5 points, which is what this section is worth, you uses clear and thoughtful language, collaborates with colleagues to form new ideas, and communicates meaning to the learning community. APA formatting is not required, but credit must be given for any sources used. Okay. So as long as your communication and your posts are clear and thoughtful, you collaborate well with your colleagues, you have good ideas, new ideas, and you have APA formatting for your sources, you get the full credit for this. Okay. Then it starts to decrease in points, okay, when your language is a little less clear, okay? And so it starts to be kind of vague, or you have minimal language, or the language isn't clear, or so look through this rubric, okay, and it's going to show you the breakdown of your points. I'm going to be grading your discussions, And so when you see your grades, you will understand how it's broken down. But if you have questions, let me know. Have a great day.